The last thing in the world I want to do is impose myself on you at a time like this.
You couldn't do that if you tried.
Actually, when we first met, when I was tailing you...
Okay, you can when you try.
I promise I won't stay long. And I know you're probably not interested in food right now, but I just walked down some aisles and threw some things in here. One or two might not even be edible.
Thanks.
So, where's John and Jane?
Jerry got them out. He's been great. I've been listening to Brenda's voice. On the answering machine. She called right before she left to go after her mother. Last word she's ever going to tell me. The only ones I'll ever hear her say again are on a digital chip in that little box.
What were they? Never mind.
That she'd be right back. That she'd be back before I had time to miss her. And that she loved me. I didn't get to say it back.
Jax, you told her every moment you were with her. No woman ever felt more loved than Brenda.
But I wanted to say it again. I still want to say it. I always will. No,
Get it.
It's okay.
Jasper Jax?
Yes?
FBI? Jasper Jax, you're under arrest for the violation of
Wait a minute,
federal
do you guys have a warrant
What?
for this?
Hands behind your back. I only asked nice the first time.
You made a serious error. If you stop now, and the only thing you'll have to worry about is looking like a pair of idiots.
Place your hands behind your back.
Hold on. I'm with the PCPD, and you can't arrest this man without advising local law enforcement.
They've been notified.
They have?
You have the right to remain silent.
Well, wait, you have to produce
remain silent.
a duly executed federal warrant.
Yeah, like this one? Please, don't interfere.
Attorney present during questioning.
Jax,
If you so desire,
listen,
I
as soon as
cannot
we get down to
appoint
the
one.
station, I'm going to talk to Mac. The commissioner's going to clear everything up for you. This is just a really, really bad joke.
You understand each of these rights that I've explained to you?
Better than you do. Just a second. There's a bracelet in my pocket. I brought it with me to my fiance's memorial service. Could you give it to V? I don't want it to get lost sorting out this nonsense. V, could you put it in her jewelry box, please? It's in my room on the dresser. Thanks.
Your colleagues already brought in the brother and the father. They're being processed.
Good. I need to touch base with my other agents. I'll leave the prisoner in your custody.
Sure. Mr. Jax, please. Have a seat.
Garcia,
Yeah.
where's Mac?
He's with Tiger working a case.
Oh, no. Look, Mr. Jax has been falsely arrested, and I can't get these feds to listen to me, but I know that they'll listen to Mac. Can you help me?
I'll try to get in touch with him, but I got to tell you, V, it might not make much difference.
Of course it will. What's he saying?
I appreciate your efforts, V. There's someone who can help me more than Mac right now. Is there any way you can get me alone with Jerry?
Where? Every room is wired for sound.
I was hoping you might be able to help me with that.
What the hell is this?
A little moral support for a friend? Do you mind?
If it means interfering with the federal investigation, yeah, I mind. You're not the law.
Are you?
I'll be all right, V.
Okay. Thanks.
Well?
Mac's secretary says he's off questioning Jason Morgan. And you know how he is about that. He won't be in the mood for interruptions.
You know, this is an emergency.
What emergency? A little interrogation's not going to do any harm if he's innocent.
Jax is innocent, and he happens to be getting interrogated on the day of his fiance's memorial service.
V, you know where Morgan lives. If you want to go to Mac, go. But I'm telling you, I think it's a bad idea.
So, Mr. Jax, how long has your family been laundering money for the syndicate?
The complete name of the company is J&J Jax of Alaska.
And which J are you?
Neither. Stands for John and Gerald. I joined them when I was 21.
Does your job at J&J Jax involve the movement of large sums of money?
Not as much as I'd like, but yes. Complete with all the legal paperwork. Our business is legitimate to the point of boredom.
Do we look bored to you?
No, I've never profited from any association with organized crime.
I see. Recognize any of these corporations?
A little hard to read when they're upside down. But no, I've never done business with any of them.
That wasn't the question. These companies are listed as investors with J&J Jax. This one, Talia Company, is known to be a front for the Moreno crime family.
Not by me.
And I suppose you're going to tell me that, this, Green High Partners, you don't know that that's held by a Miami cartel.
Gentlemen, when I thought that this was an unfortunate error, I was happy to assist you. But now that it appears to be a more willful miscalculation on your part, I decline to answer any further questions until my lawyers are present.
Well, maybe somebody else will be more cooperative. Mr. Jax, our investigation into J&J Jax has uncovered a number of holding companies with whom your company has done business.
Good for you, mate. Sounds like your promotion's in the bag.
These corporations are all fronts for organized crime. Talia Company, Green High Partners. Now, your brother here states that he hasn't done business with any of them, but someone in your company did. Was it you?
Before I answer that, could I get a little something?
Coffee?
My attorney.
Maybe if I make your position clear, you'll be a little more forthcoming. The two of you are in violation of the RICO statutes. Now, that is the closest thing we lawmen have to the nuclear bomb. That means everything you own, everything you've managed to sock away, all your assets, everything has been confiscated by the government, and none of it will be released until this matter is resolved. Now, if this is just a misunderstanding, I think it's in your best interest to clear it up. Quickly.
What a great idea. I'll tell you what. You get our lawyer here, we'll settle this silliness, and then we can all go out for a pint.
We've got John Jax in interrogation room 3.
Good. Let's leave these two brothers here for a while. Let them simmer.
Is it true?
Not here.
I've taken care of the tapes. No one's listening except me. Now I want to know the truth. You didn't recognize the names on that list? They're all investors that you and Dad have done business with over the years. Never me. So, is this true? You've been laundering money for the organization for years? Damn both of you. What have you done to me?
Nothing. That's the whole point. We kept you out of it.
And what do you call this? A mistake.
No, that's just those two obnoxious men doing their job. The mistake was my own father and brother lying to me for years.
No one lied to you. We just didn't let you know any more of the truth than you needed to know.
Our father took money from criminals and built his fortune on a lie. I didn't need to know that.
You couldn't have handled it if you did. That's what Dad thought. And you're proving him right. You don't remember what it was like to be poor, do you, Jax? By the time you were able to notice the world, it was a much nicer place for the Jax family. How do you think a man pulls himself up out of the quicksand of poverty? Any way he can. And he doesn't take a very close look at the hand that reaches out to him, he just grabs for it.
So Dad took the hand of the syndicate.
He had to get the startup capital someplace. The banks ask a poor man for collateral. The syndicate asked for a promise. In return, they gave us
Blood money.
money is money. You know that. 90% of the investors that we did business with were legit. But yeah, from time to time, those old associates, they called in that promise. We supplied them with a service, and you benefited from it. It's a bit late in the game to start complaining that your golden life was purchased with dirty money. I didn't mean that. Sorry.
Sounds like you two were having a very interesting conversation.
Care to fill us in?